Hi everyone, my name is David Kim. I'm a public children's court attorney for parents running for Congress here in California's 34th Congressional District. If you look at it at the map, it's the shape of a backwards L with the center being downtown LA, going up to North Eagle Rock, east of East LA Boyle Heights, south to the 10, west of Koreatown. We ran last cycle in November 2022. We just lost by 1%. We won 49% of the vote. We're running to take power back to the people. Have you ever wondered why things continue to be the same? It's because we re-elect the same career politicians. Would love your support. Check us out, davidkimforca.com. Yes, I believe that any plan to increase the economic vitality of downtown LA includes the vacant space that we have here in downtown LA, helping small businesses and addressing homelessness. In terms of the vacant space, my plan includes increasing the adaptive reuse of vacant space of buildings, changing them into mixed housing, into affordable housing, into mixed use development as well in regards to that, because once we're able to do that, not only are we bringing housing, but also bringing residents and foot traffic to help our struggling small businesses. And for our struggling small businesses, we need to provide immediate short-term and long-term available grants and loans for them to recover and to thrive post-COVID. And then in terms of addressing homelessness, we need to come up with comprehensive solutions, both short-term, figuring out how do we increase our shelter capacity, while also talking about long-term strategies, including providing permanent supportive housing with a lot more wraparound services as well, because that's how we can really bring back the economic vitality of our downtown district. Yes, I actually used to live in downtown LA, and I am all for increasing public transportation, improving our bike infrastructure, enhancing pedestrian safety, because that's the issues that I also wanted living here in downtown. And so I will be committed to increasing funding for public transportation to ensure that it's safe, reliable, accessible to every rider and resident here. I will work to improve and expand bike lanes and protected bike paths to encourage cycling. In terms of pedestrian access and safety, I will work to increase pedestrian crossings, traffic altering safety measures, and improve our sidewalks to help ensure all of that is in place so we can have a more livable and walkable downtown LA. It's very important that we have mixed income and inclusive community with people from all over whatever income level in terms of housing. And we do that by supporting and increasing funding for policies that support affordable housing, whether that be with low-income housing tax credits, or including more inclusionary zoning policies, and really getting rid of the old policies from redlining and other policies that have been in place for decades, especially here in this district. It also includes seeing how we can improve this and streamline the process for new developments in terms of reducing the costs while also generating more housing production. And then it also really goes to the core of also, again, addressing homelessness and really building more permanent supportive housing, making sure that we have those short-term strategies in place with increased shelter, but then also long-term permanent supportive housing with wraparound services to ensure that we have stability for our residents in those income levels of housing as well. I will work to increase funding for streetlights, to repair our sidewalks, for beautification of our public spaces, to ensure that we have more safe community spaces and foster the sense of community pride. In regards to community policing initiatives that are advocated by the community members, so long as they are fulfilling what the community members want of having increased communication, improving that relationship. Also, specifically where community members have not just more communication, but coordination, oversight, grasp, and control over issues that do matter to them, and where law enforcement are actually responding to those needs. And so where the community members are controlling in that sense. And then also just addressing some of those issues that might be contributing factors. And so providing mental health services and addiction services as well. And as a children's court attorney, a public children's court attorney for parents, a lot of my clients live in those areas where they do need that supportive service. I believe Governor Gavin Newsom's order was a very poor and myopic approach to attempting to address homelessness at any level. I believe that any attempt or solution to serve our unhoused really needs to go to prioritizing what is the most humane way to do it and what's sustainable. And in regards to proposing getting rid of encampments, sweeping them is just another form of criminalization. Although it might not be legally, it's publicly and morally and personally done. And so we need to ensure that those solutions aren't being proposed because they don't address the cause of homelessness. They actually further disparity and further instability. And so I, as a congressman, will work to increase funding for local efforts that are having comprehensive homelessness approaches, whether it be affordable housing, permanent supportive housing, services, wraparound services, and all of that. And I will work as the Congress member to work with city and state officials to increase funding in that regard, to secure more resources, and to really support and develop policies that address homelessness on a long-term permanent level. Yes! You said animated. Indeed, yes. For sure, yes. Yes.